We are looking at flowering plants today. Flowering plants come under two groups, monocotyledons and dicotyledons. However, today we will be looking at dicotyledons as flowering plants. As you can see, I hold in my hands different types of flowers. They have brightly colored petals to attract insects and birds as well as other agents of pollination. Here is one flower. Observe the bright colors. Can you see how colorful they are? They will attract insects easily. Here's a big one. This one is the hibiscus flower. It is, as was said, a dicotyledon plant, and we are sure of that because it contains 5 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dicotyledon flowers are born in 5s or sets of 5s. Let's look at the different parts now. At the base, I will detach the stem. This part is the part that holds the plant to the tree. It also serves to transport water and minerals to the flower. This part we're looking at here is what we call the receptacle. The receptacle is that part of the flower from which all the other parts of the flower will be born. This brightly colored part, this green part, is what we call the sepal. The sepal is there to hold the flower in place in the bud. As we go up, we have looked at the petals already. These are petals. This long narrow tube is what we call the style. Here we can identify some yellow structures. These structures are what we call the anthers. The anthers are there to produce pollen grains. Holding the anthers, we have filaments. The filaments hold the anther in place. On top of the style, we have 5 stamens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The stamens are usually sticky. They catch and hold pollen grains in place during pollination. Let's go down. We are going to pick apart our sepal from the rest of the plant. We are going to strip the sepal apart to identify the interior parts of the flower. Exposed now is the ovary. The ovary is that part of the flower that will develop into the fruit. Here, below the ovary, we can see some little holes. Those are called the nectary. Inside the nectary, we can find nectar, which is food for insects and birds. It is usually sweet. We are going to pick apart our ovary. Now, this part is always fascinating to children as they usually put it on their noses and on their ears. Let us see what is inside our ovary. We'll use a razor to split it open. Voila! We have now identified that there are some very tiny structures in it. Here they are. I'll now put them against a black background for you to see them better. Here we have some white dots. Those are what were extracted from the ovary. These little dots are called ovules. These will develop into seeds when the plant develops. These seeds we will plant to get a new generation of plants. Thank you.